Hi-ho, it's up.
You're listening to Ho to CEO, where we teach you how to survive men at work.
Okay, so I went into this one customer's place because I had a meeting and I was looking for this specific someone, and I just simply went to the front desk. And you want to know what the fuck happened?
What happened?
I'm like, hi. Doesn't look up her computer.
Yeah.
No response. And I'm like, am I fucking stupid? And I
Yeah.
say it again. Hi, excuse me. She looks at me and I look back at her and we stare into blank space for a very long, awkward pause. And then from that point forward, I'm like, I'm looking for so-and-so. And she's like, all right, well, I don't know how to help you. And I'm like, all right, well, you're at the front desk. Don't you think you know how to help me? And just the tonality of the entire thing threw me off. And I think that's the biggest fucking issue these days with a lot of people when you go in person or over the phone when you hear someone's customer service voice where it's clearly fucked.
Yeah. I feel like it happens a lot at like restaurants too. Like, whereas like, I feel like when I was growing up, like the servers that I would interact with in restaurants, they were so overly nice. And I feel like they were being like pressured to come out with the best customer service voice they have. But now it's like so 50-50. Like you could fully get a server that's like, hey, like, what do you guys want?
Do you want H2O?
Yeah. Do you guys want water?
It's like, yeah, I would. I'm slightly parched.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, tone, you guys, we got to get tone in fucking check if we want to be successful, because any successful person does not want to be dealing with somebody that's so fucking monotone or that's just can't hold their shit together, psycho bitch, like yelling, raising their voice in situations where it's absolutely not warranted. If you're like feeling down one day, I can understand why you might pick up the phone and sound like a fucking bitch. But honestly, if you care about your career, you should never have to sacrifice your tone because you're not in the fucking mood.
Totally. And as a fellow sales girly, I'm just telling you, like, you got to put a fucking smile on and you just tell it right away. You can tell your tonality based on how you're showing up. And if you're in a bad mood and you're not adjusting that prior to talking to somebody, it's just going to come out that way.
Yeah. Well, like literally right now, if I was to speak to you and I was just like, hey, like, hope your day's going good. Versus being like, hey, I hope your day's going good. Like, it sounds completely fucking different. And like, we've seen women make an entire brand out of their tone.
Oh, yeah.
Like, tone is fucking everything. It is very recognizable. It's memorable to people when they deal with you, what the fuck your tone was in the situation. It's usually not even what you're saying. It's how you're fucking saying it.
Mic drop, like, there's literally people dying.
Kim, there is literally people dying. And the flip side of just being and having a fucking bitchy tone or being this like monotone, whatever the fuck this new age like acceptable tone is that we keep hearing in the customer service workspace, stop doing it. I don't know why the fuck you guys are doing it.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know what I have to tell you. Like, what is it? Like, why do you think people do it?
Why are you the way you are?
No, but like, what do you think? Like, why do you think people genuinely like stoop to that level? Like this girl you were dealing with.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think made her act this way?
So my issue is I'll recognize my tone going in, but other people a lot of the time don't know how to handle that. It takes a lot of practice. I've practiced, I can't even count how many times over the years. But in that situation, she's just letting her shitty day take hold of what's going on.
Of the interaction with you.
It has nothing to do with me. So knowing that, I go into it, okay, you know what? I'm assuming best intentions always. I'm assuming her situation going, okay, you know what? Maybe she's had a really shitty day. Maybe something bad at home's happening. Maybe she just got fucking dumped. Yeah. This happened one time. I have a great story about that with a waitress. I was out with some girlfriends. We were having a great night post-concert, just getting some drinks and food, right? The waitress comes up and immediately the tone's fucked. And we're like, okay, does she fucking hate us?
Yeah.
And then
that's always the assumption when you get a server or a waitress that speaks that way in that tone. The assumption is always like, oh my God, they fucking hate us.
Exactly. So we went into it like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to break the tension because she was hot as fuck. So what are you going to do? You're going to tell her, oh, she's pretty. She's going to change the tone. So right away, I was like, I just want you to know, like, you are so beautiful. Like, literally, we've been talking about your outfit. And, like, you have the best makeup, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, not to be weird.
Yeah.
Just, like, trying to lighten the mood. She literally almost cried. She was like, oh my God, you guys have no idea how much that like made my fucking week. Like my boyfriend fucking dumped me. He cheated on me the other, like blah, blah, blah. Like
Oh
went
my
on.
God.
And it totally flipped the script. And she was she was a baddie the rest of the night.
That's such a good idea though, because I've actually done that as well. And I feel like I think about, I always, if I want to approach somebody or network with somebody on any capacity and I don't know like how to get in there without being like awkward, because I'm not naturally a super outgoing, extroverted type of person, my go-to is always a compliment. Like I always try to find something about them that I genuinely like. So it's real. It's not like I'm just fucking making some shit up to try to get them to like me, but I'll be like, oh my God, I love your nails, or I love your hair. I love your fucking outfit. Yeah, whatever. And I feel like it does totally change their like interaction with you going forward, because they kind of would feel like a dick if they were just rude to you from that, or if they didn't even pay any attention to you. Like I feel like a lot of this tone too, it's just like, it's not even that they mean to come across like this. Like they don't mean to come across like so rude, but they're just like mentally elsewhere.
Yeah.
And you're just not even on their fucking radar.
I think for sure the tone is going to come from how you've been approaching them. Their tone's going to come out just like how you're acting towards them, or it's from just their external experiences from the day that are affecting their tone. Because it's either like you genuinely fucking hate your job and it's obvious, or you have a really shitty day at work, or externally something is impeding how you're acting at work.
Yeah.
So it's got to be one of those three things. Or maybe I'm a total bitch and she's reacting accordingly.
I doubt that.
When I know that's not the case, I know
like
it's
you're on a
something-
sales call. Obviously, you've got your best foot forward. You know your tone's fucking solid, and you're smiling, and you're like, you know, you're dressed nice. You're there to present an opportunity, whatever it is. Doubt that it's you. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah. So you got to approach it from what's going on in their life to affect their tone.
Yeah.
And that's where I like try to pivot. I do my best. And I think that's something that you guys can take away is if you're getting approached that way with tone, how can you pivot the conversation to benefit you and to benefit the entire situation if someone's fucking not in a great mood, clearly?
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. And I think like also the tone that you use for different people in different scenarios work-wise changes so much. Like how you speak to your boss versus how you speak to a customer versus how you speak to a woman or a man in the workplace is going to be completely different. Because men, well, like first of all, it's not all about tone with men. It's also about getting to the fucking point. But
learned that real quick.
We could probably honestly do a whole episode on that alone. Their
Get to
worst
the fucking
nightmare.
point, Linda.
Get to the point is the whole episode, and we're just spending all episode getting to the point.
Yeah.
But in terms of tone, like I think women tend to try to dumb themselves down a lot when they're speaking with men in the workplace because they want to just be like kind of cute and fly under the radar, and then they can kind of say and do anything or manipulate the situation in their favor almost.
Yeah.
But I don't think men perceive it that way. I think if you come into the situation downplaying yourself, men will just take it like they see it.
Exactly. They take it at face value.
Yeah. I feel that men take a lot of things at face value. So it's important that if you have something to bring to the fucking table, you are bringing it to the table. You're not hiding it behind this fake voice or persona you're making because you're insecure about coming into that situation as a woman.
Exactly. Like, don't turn on that persona. It's real. It's so fucking difficult though, dude. Like, it's something that we've really worked on, I feel, over the years. From your experience of like being in a male dominated industry, it's so different from like being in female dominated industries. Like you said, I can easily just banter with bitches.
Yeah.
But there's a lot
I can be like, I love your nails.
Exactly.
I can't fucking say that to a man.
You can't say that shit to a man. I feel like though, I've definitely gotten better at even bantering with bitches because I grew up with men and I knew off the jump how to approach men in the workspace. Not necessarily about getting to the point, but not being like that. Oh yeah. Blah, blah, blah,
You were used to like just being around men and dealing with men growing up in sports and having like your brothers and yeah, like I think I also grew up honestly because I was into cars from a young age. Literally, I grew up around boys. Like I was never intimidated by them. So I think like when I went into the workspace, I was really young as well, like 14 or something or 13. And I was it was always men. It was never women. I didn't work for women. I don't know. I think ever. I can't really remember if I ever had a female boss. I always had a CEO's wife situation, like
Yeah.
from my very first fucking job. But like, they're like the first lady. They're not like the fucking president, you know?
Exactly.
So the interaction was always with the fucking man. But I think a lot of women find it very intimidating to come up to men and ask them for things, or come up to men and even present whatever they have to present to them.
I think the first thing that we need to address is the baby voice, the chronic baby voice that women carry.
Yeah, it's like disgusting.
And when we say baby voice, we're not talking like, oh, yeah, let me help. Like, I am talking, oh, are you sure about that?
Oh my God, dude. Get
Yeah.
rid of it. Just
I
get rid of
can't.
it. We're telling you right now, one step. This is an easy one. Just stop doing it.
You know, when you hear someone talk to a man at work, a woman specifically, and she's just kind of cowing down to him in a way, oh yeah, I am so sorry about that. I'm not sure what I was doing there. Whatever you need.
It's like, it's a fine line between being a baby and being like his mom or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the fuck it is, or his grandmother. Like, I don't know what
Yeah.
kind of character this person's trying to embody, but like, it's not the move.
No, it's a major ick. And
Yeah.
they're also not going to respect you at fucking all.
I don't know why women think they would.
I don't know what it is, bro. I think it's ingrained in us that we have to be softer, we have to be lighter,
We
more
have to take
gentle,
care of men.
more demure.
Yeah, we have to take care of men.
More demure, more mindful, except you will get fucked at work. You talk like this.
Men will walk all over you if they sense that you have absolutely no boundaries, and your tone is a gateway
Mm-hmm.
to your boundaries.
Oh my God, your tone is the gateway drug to getting fucked
Tone
at
is
work.
the gateway drug.
I love that. It's so true. So like, first and foremost, I hope we're calling some of you out. You got to get rid of it.
Number 2, customer service voice.
Oof.
So obviously we mentioned earlier,
Mhm.
we've experienced the terrible customer service voices that are out there. I don't even think you can call them that.
Yeah.
I think you're just using your fucking voice.
Mhm.
Like, there's a huge difference, okay? If I was to pick up a call from a customer right now, I'd be like, good morning, this is Anastasia speaking. How can I help you? And it's a completely different tone than when I'm talking to Madison here.
Yeah.
And we're just like bouncing back and forth, shooting the shit. And you need to identify the voice that works for you.
Yeah, 100%. It can't be not you whatsoever. Like, you're not playing some persona. It's you, but just with intention to help someone out, your customer.
Yeah, I think it's you smiling
Yeah,
in a good mood. Even if you're in a bad mood, just smile. Force yourself to smile.
I completely agree. That's like the biggest takeaway that I had even as a sales girl. It's going to
Mhm.
make all the difference.
They can hear it. And it maybe will put you in a better mood as well. So it's kind of like fake it till you make it type of thing.
Genuinely fake it till you fucking make it. But yeah, you can't have some god awful customer service voice. People hear it. It's all the intention behind how you're talking to them. They're going to call that shit out and know you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't even know if they'll call it out, but they'll just leave that interaction thinking that was the worst fucking interaction of my day.
Yeah, that's exactly right, actually.
And you're not going to stick in their memory as somebody they want to deal with again. And it goes beyond just customers. Like, you never know when you're dealing with somebody that might have a bigger opportunity for you in life.
Totally. An example of this is back when I was waitressing, I used to handle a whole section. I had regulars come in all the time. And I had like this customer service voice that was very me. Like, hi guys, how we doing today? Blah, blah, blah. It wasn't how I'm just shooting the shit with you right now, but it was very well known. And because of the tonality that I had, they offered like job opportunities to me. They would fully go, hey, like we have this event coming up. We'd love you to like help out. Like, you're great at your job. You're really good with people. We love how you talk with everybody. All based on tonality. Like, yeah, I'm good at my job, but if you could be good at your job and have a really fucking annoying tone.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, goddamn.
Yeah, I'm like having like flashbacks to people that I've worked with and just, yeah, like that have had terrible nasally.
Oh my God, give me a fucking example.
Oh my God. Like, I can't like call these people out. I feel bad basically. But there was one person, and after she got hired, my boss like would always consult with me. I'm like, what do you think? What do you think? He was like, what do you think about her? And I literally said to him, I was like, I don't know how you got past the voice.
Oh man.
Like
it was that bad.
So insanely nasally. And I'm not talking like she didn't have a medical condition. Like
Okay.
this is just how she spoke.
So she's not like a Frenchie or something.
No. Imagine the most nasally white bitch voice. Like, just imagine it in your head. I can't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janice.
Harder.
Oh my God.
What? Deeper into your nose.
Deeper into my nose.
I can't believe. Pretty much.
Oh my fuck, bro. No chance. Did she have a deviated septum?
I don't know. How the fuck would I know that information?
I would straight up ask, do you have a deviated septum?
I need to know.
Oh, and you don't? Change your fucking voice right now. That is frightening.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I think some people grew up like in a different pop culture era, maybe.
True.
There may have been a period of time where like this nasally baby voice was attractive.
Oh, nasally baby.
Yes, it was a nasally baby. It wasn't a nasally old
baby.
woman. It was a nasally baby. There is a difference, which I didn't even think about that.
Oh my God.
No, but
there's
that's
nasal.
No, she was a nasally baby.
Oh my God. Goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh yeah. That's fucked up. Anyway, I'm getting PTSD right now. Let's switch the topic.
Okay, God. Okay, so get rid of your fucking customer service voice, please and thank you. Change it and make it work for you.
Okay, but the flip side of the customer service voice is when bitches try to like match men's energy
Oh yeah.
to an uncomfortable extent.
I can speak to this one a lot because I grew up with men, older, younger brother, dad, grew up just like, and I know you too. You grew up around guys, like just based on your hobbies, it's totally different. However, when you're at work, you cannot be just like a fucking bro with them. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, I think it's just weird.
Yeah. You're not a bro.
There's no other way to
Sorry.
describe it but weird. Like, and I don't think men know what to do with that.
It's really uncomfy for them, I will say. I've like literally been told that even by my own dad. He's like, oh my God, dude, you cannot like act like you're a fucking bro at work. It is just not gonna work.
Just in general, I think like there is a difference between men and women.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if that offends anybody.
Sorry if
putting
to
that out there
offend.
right now.
But do you have you're a lady?
We don't want you to like dumb yourself down, become this little baby or this caring fucking grandma. We don't want any of that. But we also don't want you to flip so hard to the other fucking side where you're just so hardcore that you sound like a fucking dude.
Yeah, like it's giving she's the man. You don't want to let's call it that right now. She's the man voice. You got to get rid of it. You're not broing out with your boss and your colleagues. You're a lady.
Yeah.
Show up, but you're a powerful lady.
Yeah, exactly. That's just it. You're a bad bitch.
You're a bad fucking bitch. And they're going to respect you because if you're a bro, trust me, as someone who is a chameleon, I can't help it. It's really difficult. I bro out hard, but then I girl out hard. I like
just
flip-flop,
depends on who
flip-flop.
you're speaking to.
Yeah, what fucking day is it? You know what I mean?
What hour is it?
No, what minute? Like I can pivot, dude. I can
you
flip
just
of a
like
switch.
camouflage right in with whoever you're speaking to, which honestly, it's actually a really great skill to have. I think you're great at matching people's energy and matching people's tone. And if they didn't know you prior to that interaction, they're like, oh my God, like they feel so seen and heard because you are matching the energy so fucking hard.
Yeah.
But for somebody that's known you forever, when I witness you in these situations, I'm like, what is happening? Like, what the fuck
Who are you?
Who is this person? But, you know, I let you do your thing.
Yeah, you let me do my thing.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's successful. I can't even deny that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's a fine line. You know how to match people's energy perfectly. And I think it would be kind of dumb if we told you guys that you should just figure out your tone and stick to it.
Yeah.
Like, your tone should change based on the person you're speaking to.
100%.
Absolutely. And the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. You absolutely should try to mirror and match the vibe.
Because if you go into a situation where someone's very low energy and you're out, like you are just out of control.
Yeah.
In terms of energy. Like if you're very high energy, they're low energy, they're going to be overwhelmed, and vice versa. They're just going to be underwhelmed. So you need to find a happy medium of how you show up to these situations. Like I've gone to workspaces before where it's strictly men, and there's been men that are they don't want to have a conversation, or
Yeah.
they are chatty fucking Cathys, and I roll with either situation and I meet them where they're at. But if you can, I know a lot of people can chameleon out, so I'm speaking to the chameleons here. But if you are just high energy or just low energy, you gotta find that happy medium of meeting people where they're at.
The thing too with mirroring people or matching their vibe is like it makes them feel comfortable, which is why they trust you. Bitch voice.
Okay, we gotta talk about it.
Oh my God.
The fucking bitch voice, bro.
Oh my God. Yeah. This is. Yeah. Like, where do you even fucking begin?
Well, I think it even stems from my example earlier. Like when someone sounds super uninterested and fucking rude and just like do not want to engage with you, I can hear it in your tone. I can hear it in your body language if I'm talking to you. It's got to go. You got to be engaged, especially with men at work. If you're going to try to act like a bitch and have a bitchy tone because you think it's a power move,
it's not a power move.
No.
A power move is coming across so cool, calm, collected, direct, to the fucking point. That's it. That's what you have to do to have a powerful voice in a room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I fucking tend to slur my words. I hate opening my mouth properly.
Mm-hmm.
It might not sound like it always because we're recording, but naturally that's kind of what I go to. So I have to constantly make an effort to properly speak when I'm leading a meeting or when I'm in a room full of men and I want them to fucking listen to what I have to say. I have to come across like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that means sounding super fucking confident and not falling into the trap of your anxiety, because it'll drive your tone up a lot.
Yeah.
And you naturally will start to sound like you're a fucking little chihuahua squirrel. I don't even know.
And that you're questioning.
Yeah, and you're not.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just like, and it's like, holy fuck, you're making everyone uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, and again, people feel energy, people feel tone. It all matches up.
So yeah, it is important to have an identity when it comes to your tone. Like, know what the fuck your tone is. I definitely feel very confident in my tone. Like, I know when I'm speaking, and it doesn't bother me when people make comments about it, because I know that I tend to be like on the cold side and like very
direct.
Just sounds like, I don't want to say I don't sound like a bitch, but it's like almost borderline robotic.
You're just very analytical. And I think that's going to be a huge difference here too. I want you guys to think about like, am I more emotional or analytical in situations?
Yeah.
I 100% am more emotional. You are definitely more analytical.
Yeah.
And it'll come off as like, because I chameleon out and I'm emotional, I give more of an emotional response.
Yeah.
I placate to that. Whereas you'll be like, actually, like, this is what we should be doing. Like,
I'm just always on the facts, and then my tone just goes totally in line with that.
Yeah, like you're giving ChatGPT.
Exactly. I'm fucking robotic, not in like a bad way. I don't think. Anyway, I don't care. Like, that's the point. Like, I feel confident in my tone. It works for me, and I'm confident. I'm gonna say confident one more fucking time. Confident. If it's what works for you, and it's gotten you this far and you're moving up and you're happy with your pace, don't let men talk down to like, you just don't sound polite enough.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish you were a little bit friendly. You should make a little bit more jokes.
You should smile more.
You should smile more. Oh my God, kill me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Seriously, I don't give a fuck. The only time that I would care about these comments is if I saw that what they were saying was true to some extent and it was impeding my work progress.
Yep.
Then I would absolutely make a change.
Thank you for highlighting that. I really appreciate the feedback. I'm going to take that and I'm going to process it and I'm going to move forward and better myself with it.
Don't let people dictate what your tone should be.
100%. Like, I know we're giving a lot of tips. We're going through your baby voice, your customer service voice, your basically she's the fucking man voice and bitch voice, the whole nine. But we really want you to hone in on what feels most you.
These are standard out of the box tones, which is why they bother us.
Yeah.
There's nothing unique or personal about these voices. And when we talk about them, you guys immediately know what we're talking about. That's a fucking problem. You shouldn't identify with an out of the box voice. You should have your own. Mic drop. Period.
Mic drop.
What do you think the easiest or best way for them to find their voices? Like, what would be like how would you go about doing that?
Make more calls.
Like listen back to like recordings, or I don't know.
Yeah. So if you're at work and if you're in a situation where you are on phone calls or you're having boardroom meetings, you can record that shit. It's a meeting.
Yeah.
I go and listen back to Zoom calls and see like how I sounded with customers. I record meetings with customers. They're very aware of it, of course. I'm not just going to be like a low-key record.
Yeah.
But I want to hear my tonality whenever I'm coming out of a meeting, any given situation. I think you just need to talk to more people. A lot of people outside of work don't want to talk.
Yeah.
It's really just practice makes perfect. And really, you can tell by people's body language or their tonality and how you're talking to them. If it's awkward, it's maybe because you're not pivoting it to make it less awkward.
Yeah. I think also just like don't be afraid to hear your own voice. I've seen and I continue to see people, when they hear their own voice for the first time or when they're not used to it, they're like, oh my God, it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
What is that? Who is that? And it's like totally relatable when you first hear it. But the thing is, like, you have to push yourself through that uncomfortable feeling because honestly, it will make you sound better to everybody for the rest of your life.
1000% bro.
Why wouldn't you like put yourself through that small discomfort to know that you come out the other side with a voice you're actually happy about?
Exactly. And one that's going to empower you to do better at work and be more successful all around.
I never really knew like what a difference voices make, I guess. Like nobody really teaches you about this. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this. But when I started at my company, like early on, my boss was like, yeah, you're going to record the company greeting. And I'm pretty like new at this point and I'm pretty fucking young. And I've never heard my voice in that manner.
Right.
I've only heard it when we were fucking 12 years old and recording dumbass videos. And then 10 years later, like I fucking hadn't been recording my voice and listening back to it. I had to record the company greeting, I don't know, probably 100 fucking times.
Oh my God.
Not because I was fucking up what I was saying, but because I was like, this sounds fucked.
Yeah.
Like I just was like, I was not happy with my tone. I was not happy with how it was coming across. And even now when we record sometimes and I listen back to my voice, I'm like, oh my God, I sound like I don't give a fuck when I do give a fuck. So it's a constant work in progress, but it truly does make a difference. Like I have seen such a huge difference in my own voice over time. It just means you have to be uncomfortable for 10 minutes when you listen back to the first time you fucking record yourself. And then from there, it just gets better and better and better.
Get uncomfortable.
Get uncomfortable. Okay, we're going to play a little game.
Oh, okay.
I am going to give you a phrase.
Oh God.
And I want you to say it in 3 different tones. You can pick whatever tones you want. Maybe tell us what they are. If it's going to be like the baby voice, the man voice, the customer service, whatever you want. Your own voice. And the phrase that I want you to say is, that's not going to work for me.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's start with baby voice. Yeah, I don't know. That's not going to work for me, I think.
Ew.
Yeah. Gross, right?
You sound weak.
Exactly. You sound like small, not demure, small and insignificant and like you're not confident.
Exactly. Insignificant. No confidence. I totally agree.
Pick a tone for me.
Okay. She's the mad.
Yeah, dude, that's not going to work for me.
Yeah, like, oh my God.
Bro.
Imagine being a man on the receiving end of that. You would be like, what a fucking bitch. Like, immediately. Like, you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. I don't know. That's not going to work for me, bro.
Yeah. Okay. You tell me your third voice.
My third voice? Fuck.
Well, why don't you say it in your own voice?
In my own voice. Okay.
I think that'd be a good example.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure. I don't think that's going to work for me, but
yeah.
More assertive, more confident. I'm taking what they're saying, but I want to pivot.
Yeah, and you're not sounding like you're trying
dismissive.
Yeah, you're not dismissing it. You're not trying to argue.
Mm-hmm.
That phrase is a difficult phrase to say without sounding like you're going to argue. And you did add some words to it.
Exactly. You gotta. Like, that's not going to work for me. If I'm doing baby voice, it's like, that's not going to work for me. Bitch voice or man voice, yeah, that's not going to work for me. My voice, that's not going to work for me.
Yeah, it's just so much more neutral.
biggest tip of the day, stay Switzerland.
Be Switzerland. Be like Switzerland. Well, I don't even know anything about Switzerland, really.
They're
except for-
neutral, bitch.
Yeah, well, that's what they say, but are they really?
Okay, we're getting
Anyway,
conspiratorial.
We're gonna wrap.
Is Switzerland?
We're gonna wrap this up.
The main thing we want you to implement is finding your voice. Whatever that takes this coming week, really hone in on how you sound, how people are reacting to how you sound, and just find confidence in how you're going to start showing up when it comes to your tonality.
Exactly.
Okay,
You little hoes.
it's time for us to go.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you back here for next week's episode of Ho to CEO.
Bye.